Hello, I'm Abjan, Product Manager at EclecticIQ, and I'd like to welcome you to this quick tour of EclecticIQ Platform 2.5. In this short video, some of my colleagues will present the many changes and improvements that made it into this release, enhancing the world's leading analyst-centric cyber threat intelligence platform. So sit back, relax, and let's get started.
This new release brings a lot of improvements to the UI that altogether make it easier to use EclecticIQ platform. First, analysts can now choose to hide external references on the graph and in the neighborhood view of the entity detail pane, just as they are used to doing in search. This reduces the noise, gives a clutter-free view, and allows more focus on available intelligence. We also improved the time selection functionality for the graph by renaming some filter labels and adding new options to filter by observed time. This makes it easier for analysts to do a timeline analysis and learn what events occurred before or after a given event. Furthermore, we revamped the undo-redo functionality for the graph. Analysts can now reverse virtually unlimited number of actions. The platform also keeps count and shows the number of steps backward or forward you can make. So testing different hypotheses during an analysis and getting back to your starting point is now easier. We also made it easier to see if you have disseminated intelligence to sharing communities or security controls. By adding a new destination option to the search filters, you no longer need to check your outbound feeds or individual entities one by one. Now, you can use this filter to quickly see where intelligence has been disseminated to. Lastly, we made the dashboard responsive. So if you have been using platform on a high-resolution monitor, you can now maximize your browser window and enjoy a dashboard view that spans across your entire screen. This is only a first small improvement to the dashboard, with many more to come. So stay tuned.
Release 2.5 contains a lot of changes that you won't directly notice from the UI, but which are important for the inner workings of the platform. This mainly concerns the Graph UI engine that we have completely rebuilt from the ground up. This was necessary as we were reaching the limit of features the old engine could support. The redesign also allows us to steadily add new functionality to our graph, so you can expect new graph features to be part of upcoming platform releases. We have also upgraded all our internal databases. EclecticIQ Platform 2.5 now runs on Postgres 11, Redis 5, Elasticsearch 6.8, and Neo4j 3.5. Please check the release notes to determine the impact of this in your situation.
One of the main features of our platform is its flexible APIs and SDK that allow customers to tailor it to their needs. Release 2.5 brings a number of API and SDK changes. First, we have implemented API access tokens. These tokens allow customers to programmatically connect to the platform without the need for providing username and password, making it easier and more secure to use the API via script. Creating such a token is really easy. Simply go to your profile page, add the new token by giving it a name, and voila, the token is generated and ready for use. Second, we have incorporated feedback we received regarding the HTTP API and extension SDK. For example, extension developers can now make use of select and text area input types, making extension configuration more user-friendly.
For customers running EclecticIQ platform as a distributed deployment, Release 2.5 brings improvements that makes installation and management of the platform easier. First, we have introduced a new packaging system. Meta packages make it possible to automatically install individual components and dependencies of EclecticIQ platform on different machines using native packaging. This greatly reduces the time and complexity of creating or upgrading distributed deployments. Secondly, maintaining such a distributed deployment becomes easier thanks to the distributed health checking. Distributed health checking provides insight into the health of all parts of your platform deployment, whether deployed on a single or on multiple machines. This reduces the amount of manual checks to be done for getting an accurate health status.
This concludes our quick tour. We hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to know more about this release or find out how EclecticIQ can help strengthen your cyber defenses with threat intelligence, don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.